Hello everyone. So it was brought to my attention through a friend that many people talk about October 7th, the full moon, and the Julian calendar. And what I'm going to talk about today, Psalm 81 verse 3 in the English translation. In the Hebrew translation, it's verse 4. So I have here an NLT Bible, and that verse they're talking about, it says, blow the ram's horn at new moon and again at full moon to call a festival. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Me and my friend and I, been on the phone, and together with me, we broke our brains about this. And I went to the internet, checked in my Hebrew Bible, and long story short, what this verse means actually in Hebrew, the original language, is this: blow the shofar in the new moon on our feast day. There is no full moon in that verse. And that verse in Hebrew has 6 words, and two of them that concern to the translation is the word chodesh and keseh. Now, the word chodesh usually means month, and keseh in our language means something hidden or covered. And the new moon is a covered moon, not a full moon. And so I also went to what the internet says. In Chodesh, it's the renewal of the moon, and Keseh actually means appointed time that is known. And we know that the verse says that you should blow the trumpet on the appointed day of the feast that happens to be at the beginning of the month. And the only Jewish feast where you blow the trumpet in the beginning of the month is Feast of Trumpets. So turns out I went to check if all the English translation have this problem, and I checked dozens of translations, and turns out not all English translation translate this verse from Hebrew to then Greek, then Latin, then English, to have also full moon in it. Turns out I made a chart. There are about a dozen translation. Some of them are really old, like from the Middle Ages, that say just like the Hebrew version says, blow the shofar in the new moon on our feast day, at the appointed time on our feast day. So the versions are KJ21, BRG, Derby, Geneva Bible, Jubilee Bible, KJV, Authorized KJV, RGT, WYC, YLT, and the Coverdale. Now, the oldest versions is from the most old to the newest of the oldest is WYC. The oldest year when it was published is 1382. Then comes Coverdale, which is 1535. Then we have Geneva Bible at 1560, and King James Version at 1611. And so after we put this behind us, turns out when we kept talking, my friend and I on the phone, I mentioned to her that every year in Israel at the end of Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, right after the last prayer, on the 10th day of Tishrei, there is a long last blow of the trumpet at every synagogue in Israel. And not just in Israel, but at every synagogue around the world. Everywhere that the 10th day is over. So right before the day is over, the last prayer is said, the fasting is almost done, there is a loud, long trumpet sound that we Jews have at the end of Yom Kippur. Off, but God's calendar is never off. And if we think about if it could be this year, I'm not saying it is, but if it was the Jubilee year, there is a verse in the Bible that says that if this is a Jubilee year, indeed a trumpet shall be sound. Also, on the Day of Atonement. And guess what also happens if this is a Jubilee year? People are released from bondage and returned to their original land. Now, what is our original land? Heaven. And prisoners and we are set free from this world. It was fun for me to present this, and I hope you learned something new, and I hope I'll see you in the clouds with Jesus very soon. Amen to that. But before I go, so when I woke up today, I got this song, and it's not mine, but I thought that I should sing it to you so you'll be encouraged. Oh, church, arise and put your armor on. Hear the call of Christ our captain. For now the weak can say that they are strong in the strength that God has given. With shield of faith and belt of truth, we'll stand against the devil's lies. An army bold, whose battle cry is love, reaching out to those in darkness. Our call to war, to love the captive soul, but to rage against the captor. And with the sword that makes the wounded whole, we will fight with faith and valor. When faced with trials on every side, we know the outcome is secure, and Christ will have the price for which he died, an inheritance of nations. Arise, shine, for your light has come. Arise, shine, for the risen sun. Lift your eyes, we are his, radiant bright. Arise, O church, arise. Come see the cross, where love and mercy meet, as the Son of God is stricken. Then see his foes lie crushed beneath his feet, for the conqueror has risen. And as the stone is rolled away, and Christ emerges from the grave, This victory march continues till the day every eye and heart will see him. So Spirit, come, put strength in every stride, give grace o'er every hurdle, that we may run with faith to win the prize of a servant good and faithful, as saints of old still line the way, retelling triumphs of his grace. We hear their calls and hunger for the day when with Christ we stand in glory. Arise, shine, for your light has come. Arise, shine, for the risen sun. Lift your eyes, we are his radiant bride. Arise, O church, arise.